Hello and welcome to Sri Ram's IAS. All of the students who are here in the waiting list, I welcome you all. And this is the big day we all have been waiting for. UPSC finally came up with the notification, the holy notification we all wait for. Although this is not the holier one, which is about to come. Once your result and your name is on it, that makes it the holier one. But yes, this one is the most critical one for all of you. Why? Because UPSC has introduced multiple changes. Now, in this notification, if you see properly and you witness, there have been multiple changes which UPSC have brought in. We will be discussing all of them one by one. So with me, what you will do is you will stay with me till the end of this session so that we discuss each and every change which UPSC has brought. But before we do into this or go into this session for next 10 minutes, I want all of you to share the session more and more and join more and more because there are 15 changes. And whosoever is live with me, just ping me something up in the comment sections so that I connect to you, all of you. Whosoever is giving this year the attempt, just type that yes, I am giving this attempt this year. If you are giving the attempt, just type yes, I am giving the attempt. Okay, good enough. People are responding. So whatsoever has been more fascinating about this notification is the procedure which UPSC has changed. This notification mentions that there will be a 4-stage, or I would suggest a 4-module based online application form. So in this application form which you are going to fill, this application form comes with 4 module systems. Or I would say the first one would be that you need to create an account. Second one is the universal registration. And third one is the common application form which all of you must fill up. And then comes the exam form which you all will eventually fill up for the exam. That is the 4-module system. Once you go log in and click the link and start logging, these 4 stages of the paper will come up. And the last one will be that you will pay your amount. Now there are some changes and some things which you must remember while you are filling the form. Because if you skipped any of the steps, there is no going backwards. Why so? Because once you fill the form, once the final submission goes, there is no option that you can edit it back. This will not be an editable form again. So thereby, there are some of the changes which I want all of you to remember before you start filling this form. All of you are serious enough, and if you fill form wrong, if there is only one mistake in the form, it means that this form needs to be changed later. And if you fill it wrong, what does this mean? A loss of attempt. One attempt loss means a lot of loss. It is not just usually students come to me, sir, it's my graduation year, I just want to go and experience the exam center. If you are doing that, go and do with some mock test. Don't be such a kid and don't go and do insane things with your career. Don't waste your attempt. And in wasting your attempt, when we are here to talk about the wasting your attempt, do not waste your attempt by filling a wrong form. Even if you are wasting your attempt, do it cautiously, do it consciously. Don't do it here. Fill the form properly and remember all the steps which I am discussing over here. So first of all, it has made the live photo capturing compulsory. That will be mandatory from now onwards, that you will have to capture your photo live there on the portal. One more thing is that signature needs to be done 3 times. That is one, like earlier what we used to do is one simple signature. For example, if you have this signature, you will do it, click the photo and upload it as per the format UPSC has given. But now you need to do this signature 3 times. Same signature, one above the other. That is what the application mentions on plain white paper. Remember, one more thing. Okay, anyone having any doubt can ask right now in the comment sections. No worries at all. Just ask the doubt in the comment sections. I am reading all of your comments. Hi, Shashank Pandey. Hi, Amit Kumar. All of you, yes, very nice. Now, one more thing which you need to remember is that there will be no correction window after the final submission of the paper. and face authentication is compulsory at the exam center. These are two things which makes the form more crucial for you, because you need to get to the exam center as early as possible. One more thing, there will be no withdrawal of application form after it is submitted. The application form cannot be withdrawn, which usually UPSC used to give a window. There was a window in the past 2 to 3 attempts which UPSC used to give, that okay, UPSC will provide a window of 2 days or 3 days for all those students who have changed their mind that they will not give the attempt this year, so they will withdraw that attempt, withdraw that application, but that will not be available anymore. Post wise, how many vacancies? Yes, we are coming on that. One more thing, challenge the answer keys. So there is one more thing which people are discussing about. Now Deepik is saying that, sir, what document is required for students in final year? 2-year mark sheet enough or not? No, 2-year mark sheet won't be enough. Obviously, yes. If your mark sheet has not been yet released, so you need to wait for it. You need to fill this application with the affidavit that my result is pending. If your exams are done and you're just 2 or 10 days away from your result, then also you can fill the form. One more thing which you need to remember, that after the prelims, they will release the result as soon as possible, and answer key also will be released, and people can challenge the answers. People can challenge the questions within 5 days only. UPSC has introduced a portal, online question paper representation portal. On this portal, students can question they can challenge the questions which UPSC has posted in the which UPSC has asked in the paper. After the paper, you can challenge these questions for 5 days only. Done. There will be only a 5-day break. One more thing which you need to remember, that if you have any problems, you want any answers from UPSC, okay, exam is not done, then you need to wait. Then you don't need to fill any form right now if your exam is not done. Now one more thing you need to remember, or Navdeep, you can text me, we will discuss it later. One more thing which you need to remember, that is that when this question paper is, or when you attempt the question paper, after that, if you feel that any of the question was wrong, any of the question you need to discuss it more, or any of the other grievances you have, for example, your admit card comes up and you get the printout of admit card and there is no photo of yours. You get the admit card printed, but there is a mistake in your name. There is a mistake in the Aadhaar card number which you provided. There is a mistake in the PAN card number which you provided. So for all those grievances and all those help, what you can do is you can go to this email ID, write to this email ID, upscsoap@nic.in, and they will help you. This will be operational from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. So there is an option which UPSC provides to all of you. One more thing which you need to remember is, all those students who want a scribe, they can change their scribe even just before 7 days of the exam. Just before 7 days of the exam, they can change the exam, their scribe which they have mentioned earlier in the form. But this must be through the online platform only, that is upsconline.nic.in, 7 days before the exam. Done with this. One more thing which you need to remember is that we discussed already face authentication. The last thing which we will be discussing, that is how many vacancies are there? 933 vacancies, out of which 33 vacancies are there. King 143TS, I am coming to this question only. Yes, there are 933 vacancies for all the students. For all the students, 933 vacancies. There are 33 vacancies for those students who are PWDs, persons with benchmark disabilities. Understood? So 33 vacancies are there included in 933 itself. So there are no other vacancies, 933 only. Now remember one more thing, there will be a mandatory 10 days reconfirmation. Now this is something which if you missed, you may face a situation where you will be, stuck with no other option but to, punish yourself, because all those students who will qualify prelims, they will have to fill and reconfirm their intent to sit in mains within 10 days of prelims preparation, within the 10 days of prelims result. Once the result is out, once you get your name that you have qualified prelims, Now after this result, 10 days from this, you must reconfirm your intent for mains. One thing that is mandatory, reconfirmation for prelims. This means. Next, one more thing which is important, that reconfirmation, mandatory confirmation within the 15 days before interview stage. Those students who qualify for mains, they will also have to reconfirm their intent for interview for in the next 15 days after the mains exam. Now, all of you students, the last advice from my side would be that you fill this form as soon as possible. Because if you want to select your center, you choose a center preference. You choose that preference, it will be allotted to you only when your form is first in line. Centers will be allotted only on the basis of first apply, first allot basis. So thereby, all those students who want Delhi as their center, who are in Delhi and want Delhi as their center, they should fill the form as soon as possible, because this gets filled very fast. And then after 10 or 12 days, if you start and try to fill this form and think of filling this form, then you will not get Delhi as center. You might be going to this Faridabad or Noida or somewhere else in Ghaziabad. Understood? Now, the last thing, the shock and the reform for all those students. This is a blessing for all those students who are preparing UPSC now. This is a blessing for those who are currently preparing and have next 2-3 attempts. Because in the next attempts, you will realize after 2028, there is only one exemption, which is given to those students who qualified the exam once. There will be only one exemption, that those students who already qualified the exam, they can sit in again in the exam only once, not twice. If they want one more chance in the exam, they have to resign from their service and then sit in the exam. Now, this is something which earlier was not there. This will cut the competition. This will increase your chances to qualify this exam. Understood? So this was the last thing from my side. As always, I wish you all the best for the services. As always, I wish you all the best. I wish you all the success. I wish that you work hard. The days turn 24, not only 24, but 28 hours or 30 hours or 48 hours for you. What I mean by this is that your productivity increases geometrically. In geometric progression, your productivity increases a lot and you qualify this exam with best marks in the entire competition. From my side, all the best again. Thank you for being here. If you have any other doubts, you can ask me for next 2 minutes. I'll be here listening to your doubts. And after that, we will disperse. So anyone asking anything, any doubt, any doubt? I guess we are done over here. So once again, thank you all for being here. Jai Hind from my side.